Right now, live at 5, damage from the Greenwood fire. We take you inside the closure area. Plus, just before the bell rings, a group of Minnesota parents has filed a lawsuit seeking a statewide school mask mandate. And later, millions of Americans are facing uncertainty this week as some unemployment benefits expire.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Bakke. Thanks for joining us on this Labor Day. More people living near the Greenwood fire were allowed back into their homes this morning. The Lake County Sheriff reopened a stretch of Highway 1 from Lankinen Road to Highway 2 around 9 a.m. Anyone living in that area full-time was able to head back in after weeks of being evacuated. On Wednesday, seasonal cabin owners will be allowed back near Isabella, but the McDougal Lake Road area will stay closed for now. The Greenwood fire has destroyed 14 homes and cabins as it continues to burn near Isabella. But its growth seems to have significantly stalled over the last week thanks to rain and cooler temperatures. It hasn't spread beyond its 26,000 acres in more than a week, and it's still 37% contained. Minnesota lawmakers got to see some of the fire's damage firsthand today. They met this morning in Isabella to hear from fire officials about their efforts. CBS 3's Kendall Jarbo explains what the scene is like from inside the closure area.
This is just one portion of the thousands of acres destroyed by the Greenwood fire. Seeing the damage to this magnitude really puts it all in perspective. Perspective Minnesota state leaders saw firsthand Monday. Governor Tim Walz, along with Senators Amy Klobuchar and Tina Smith, joined fire officials on a tour of areas impacted by the fire. The group traveled through the Highway 1 and 2 corridors, driving down roads lined with burnt landscape. Governor Walz says being on the ground is helpful in learning about what firefighters and homeowners have experienced.
As we came down here on Highway 2, we saw the thank you signs in homes that were saved because of the hard work. So I think my first thought is gratitude today for the work that's been done here.
Governor Walz wants all Minnesotans to know the fight against the Greenwood fire and others burning in the Boundary Waters is not over yet, but progress is being made. He wants lawmakers to help impacted agencies now and prevent disaster in the future. Despite the damage, fighting this fire has been a success story. Multiple agencies working together to battle the flames.
Thanks, Kendall. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from fire crews on the ground about what a visit from state leaders means to them. Well, 2 families are without a home tonight after a fire tore through a duplex in Duluth's Central Hillside neighborhood. It happened around 2 o'clock this afternoon near 6th Avenue East and 7th Street. Just hours ago, heavy smoke was pouring out of the 2nd floor. Both families living on the 1st and 2nd floors are getting help with temporary housing until they can figure out their next steps. Thankfully, no one was hurt. No word on what caused the fire, but it did about $35,000 in damage. Meteorologist Peter Kavakowskis joins us for a quick check of the weather. Peter, happy Labor Day. What a beautiful day it is out there today.
It's just an absolutely gorgeous day out there, but it started off on a rather cold note, that is for sure, with some even coming in at the freezing mark. For example, Hibbing coming in at 32 degrees for last night's low, 39 in Orr this morning, 39 as well in Ely this morning. A little bit cooler by the lake once again, 48 for Duluth, closer to the lake, 45 in Two Harbors, and 48 degrees in Grand Marais. So we started off on a rather cold morning, but then we warmed up quite nicely with those sunshiny skies out there, with some temperatures even climbing into the 80s. Take a look out west. Bemidji, Walker, Brainerd, all coming in above the 80-degree mark. 74 for us here at Duluth International. 66 down by the lake, though. 72 in Two Harbors, 77 in Solon Springs, and 78 degrees in Ashland. And currently looking outside, right now it's still a gorgeous evening out there, 74 degrees, with those partly cloudy skies out there, and that southerly wind in place between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Temperatures across the region right now, we're still rather nice with temperatures in the upper 70s as well as lower 80s. A tad cooler by the lake, as I mentioned, 68 right now in Two Harbors, 74 in Duluth, 79 in Aiken, and 81 degrees in Brainerd. But we are tracking a shot of a few showers and storms throughout the night tonight, with temperatures falling back into the upper 50s. Some of those storms could be strong to severe in nature. I'll break down the threat in just a bit.
Thanks, Peter. Alarms are set and the book bags are packed as tomorrow marks the first day of school for many Northland students. In Duluth, all students will start the year learning in the classroom. The public schools are requiring students 2 and older wear masks indoors. While the district is not mandating COVID shots, anyone 12 and older is strongly encouraged to get vaccinated. We caught up with a first grade teacher at Duluth's Homecroft Elementary last week. She told us it could be tough to get kids back on track after last year, but they have a plan.
We're adopting a new social emotional learning curriculum this year, which I'm really excited about. I think that'll help us talk about feelings and, how we're feeling about school, how we're feeling about being back, making new friends, seeing faces we haven't seen before.
CBS3 will bring you live coverage of the first day of class tomorrow morning on CBS3 this morning. We'll hear from Superintendent John Magus about his hopes and goals for the school year. Hermantown also starts their semester tomorrow. Elementary students and teachers will be required to wear masks in common areas, like in the hallway or waiting for the bus. But it will be up to the student if they want to wear a mask when in their classrooms. Masks will be recommended for 7th through 12th grade students. That could change if 3% of people in a building test positive within 2 weeks. And Ely schools are also requiring masks after changing course last minute. The superintendent says they previously were going to strongly recommend masks, but new guidance from the Minnesota Department of Health and several doctors at the Ely Clinic pushed them to reconsider. Now masks will be required no matter your vaccination status. And just in time for classes, a group of Minnesota parents has filed a lawsuit seeking a statewide school mask mandate. CBS's David Schumann explains why they feel that without a mandate, Governor Tim Walz is violating the state constitution.
The lawsuit is brought against the state of Minnesota and Governor Walz.
Time is of the essence for Marshall Tannick. School's starting, and he represents a group called Parents Advocating for Safe Schools.
Many of them are healthcare professionals, including a number of medical doctors, and they feel that not having a facial masking policy in schools exposes their children and others as well, and not just students, faculty, teachers, administrators, visitors, to the hazards of COVID.
They're suing for Governor Tim Walz to declare a peacetime emergency and issue an executive order imposing a mask mandate on all schools in the state. Tannick says the court could also order Walz to at least declare the mandate in public schools.
You can go back to the famous Brown versus Board of Education case. In that case, the courts were telling governors and legislatures that they have to take certain action, in that case desegregate schools, in order to comply with the Constitution.
In this case, it's the Minnesota Constitution Tannick and the parents feel Walz isn't complying with. It says the state has to provide students an adequate education, which they argue means schools must be safe. A spokesperson for Walz said Sunday the governor's office is reviewing the complaint and also that the governor would need the legislature's help for a statewide mask mandate.
This case is a clarion call to school districts to take the appropriate action themselves. There's nothing that prevents the school districts from making this decision.
The CDC recommends universal masking in schools. Minnesota's 7 largest districts will require masks for everyone, except Anoka-Hennepin, the largest, which only will require face coverings for students K through 6.
The parents point to what happened in Albert Lea as evidence that schools without mask mandates are unsafe. In the first week of classes, 36 students tested positive and nearly 300 had to quarantine. The district has since required masks for grades 6 through 12. Still to come on Live at 5, this holiday weekend meant dancing in the streets for this small Northland town. We'll tell you about this century-long tradition as we bring you around the Northland after the break.
Get your news on the go, the CBS3 mobile app.
Mopping the dirt from your floor is a messy chore. Well, now you can spin away those germs with Floor Police, the lightweight and cordless power spin mop that scrubs away messes the fast and easy way. Just add any disinfectant, and at a speedy 100 RPMs, the microfiber pads do all the scrubbing so you don't have to. The secret is the powerful electric motor and rechargeable lithium battery that has 90 minutes of runtime. The swivel head can easily clean in and around obstacles and get deep under furniture. Plus, the pads are machine washable and reusable. reusable. Get Floor Police with 2 microfiber pads for just 2 easy payments of $29.99. But wait, call now and get 2 free scouring and 2 free polishing pads. But hold everything, because you can double the entire offer. Just pay separate fee, and we'll even ship it to you free. That's 2 Floor Police mops with pads, plus free shipping on your entire order. Call or click now.
Call 1-800-592-0163 or visit floorpolice.com. So call 1-800-592-0163 now.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask J3 Insurance in Duluth if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Bath Planet is the industry leader in high-quality materials and warranties. Your warranty is also backed by the Good Housekeeping Seal of Approval and a lifetime labor warranty. On top of that, our installers are trained and certified in our Installation Training Center. Right now, we're offering 20% off and 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2023. Go online or call us today to book your appointment. Bath Planet, out of this world service, down to earth price.
In news, there are no second chances. You have one shot to get it right. You need to get all the facts, angles, and points of view, and you need it now. For us, being first is good, but being right is best. Live local CBS3.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look at Duluth tonight from Spirit Mountain on this beautiful evening. Sundown tonight marks the beginning of the Jewish holiday Rosh Hashanah. And Peter will be in with this week's full forecast in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a look around the region. Ely is saying farewell to a long-standing staple of the outdoors community, while anglers flock to Hayward to compete for a $5,000 grand prize. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start off tonight in Bovee, Minnesota, where a massive Labor Day weekend celebration is just wrapping up. Bovee Farmers Day has been a Labor Day weekend tradition in the Northland for over 100 years. Organizers did not hold back this year, hosting a street dance, a fireworks show, a 5K race, and a car show. The weekend also featured events for people in need of scratching a competitive itch, such as a drawing contest, and of course, it wouldn't be a Minnesota get-together without a bags tournament. Next, we head to Ely, Minnesota, where the city is bidding farewell to a long-standing cornerstone of the community. Today marks the last day of business for Babe's Bait and Tackle after over 30 years at their Ely storefront. Owners Russ Brazoka and Linda Lewis are closing the door of their business and opening the door to retirement, following a long and successful career of serving the Northland outdoors community. We congratulate Russ and Linda and wish them a happy retirement. And we wrap up tonight in Hayward, Wisconsin for the Lake Chippewa Flowage Muskie Hunt. The spirited competition is an annual tradition that dates back 22 years. In addition to this catch and release fishing tournament, the Lake Chippewa Flowage Resort Association will host 4 days of activities running Wednesday through Saturday, including a golf competition and a brat feed. The annual event will conclude with an award ceremony at Treeland Resort, where the grand prize of $5,000 will be awarded. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we go around the Northland city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, a tough start to the Gophers season has just gotten a whole lot tougher. Kelly joins us next with more.
And taking a live look at Ashland on this Labor Day, it's still a gorgeous evening out there, but there's changes coming. I'll break down that forecast in just a bit.
We're kicking off a new season in NYC. I'm putting the y'all in New York. You didn't even know it was there, but it is now.
During the Labor Day sale at Home Furniture, everything's on sale. Save up to 30% on all living room, dining, and bedroom. Get free no-contact shipping plus 3-year special financing with no money down, no minimum purchase. The Labor Day sale, now at Home Furniture.
Did you know that 178 million Americans are missing at least one tooth?
It's true. That's why at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we only focus on tooth replacement solutions. Whether it's a single tooth, full dentures, or dental implants, we have an experienced dentist who can create a new smile just for you.
At a price that's affordable.
Because at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we want you to go ahead and smile.
Are you interested in working in the construction industry? Hi, I'm Jamie Bird, owner and general manager of Economy Garages USA. This spring, we'll be hiring building, concrete, and excavation crew members to add to our growing company. These full-time positions include health, dental, and life insurance, along with an IRA, on-the-job training, and many other benefits. Visit economygarages.com and check out our employment page for more details.
During the Labor Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get up to $700 off Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Plus a $300 home shopping cart, free delivery, setup, and no money down 6-year special financing. Labor Day Tempur-Pedic savings at Home Sleep Express.
Pre-order your 2022 Bennington Pontoon at RJ Sport & Cycle.
It's always a good day for a car wash at Miller Mall Car Wash. But just to be safe, watch Caitlin's Car Wash Forecast. Weekday mornings on CBS3 This Morning with meteorologist Caitlin Moffitt. Sponsored by Miller Mall Car Wash. Only on live, local CBS3. CBS3 Weather is brought to you by Economy Garages.
We just lucked out with an absolutely gorgeous Labor Day out there. Temperatures climbing to 75 degrees for today's high at Duluth International. Again, a hair above average. Average high down to 71 degrees now. We'll see that fall back into the 60s as we head through the rest of this week. So signs of fall in that 7-day forecast. But before we got there, we had just an absolutely gorgeous day. And we're still looking at an absolutely gorgeous evening out there. Temperatures currently at 74 degrees with those partly cloudy skies overhead and that southerly wind in place between 10 and 15 miles per hour, and just as you can see, the blue skies overhead. But unfortunately, there are changes coming our way. Satellite radar shows that the changes are just beginning to enter the picture right now. Take a look off to our north and west. You begin to see some clouds, as well as some rain showers beginning to enter the picture. And as we head through the rest of the night tonight, we're going to see clouds begin to fill in, say, over the next hour or two. And then we're going to begin to see some rain showers, especially begin to fire up towards the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock hour, and through the rest of the night tonight. And some of those storms could be strong to severe in nature. So we'll time that all out for you right now. So as you can see, right now we're just talking about the clouds that are on the increase, and we'll see those increase throughout the rest of the evening for tonight. By 7 o'clock, I think we're probably beginning to see some rain showers begin to fly towards International Falls, and those will work their way east as we head through the rest of the night. By about midnight, I think that's when we begin to see it here in the Twin Ports, and you're seeing some of the indications of those bright oranges, yellows, reds. That's indications that we could be looking at thunderstorms there. Maybe possibly a severe thunderstorm embedded in one or two of those cells. But I think most of us are just looking at general thunderstorms. They're quickly out of here, though. By tomorrow morning, I think most of us are looking at partly cloudy skies and maybe a few wraparound rain showers into the afternoon hours. Once again, these rain showers in the afternoon hours will not be as widespread as what we see tonight, but just kind of sporadically dotting the radar here and there. But I think a good majority of the day is spent dry tomorrow. And we'll see probably another round of those wraparound rain showers as we head towards Wednesday evening as well. Sort of severe threat is there, especially for basically the northern portions of our area. That's where we find the marginal risk, so a level 1 out of 5. Basically, Brainerd points south towards the Twin Cities. You see that lighter shaded green down there. That's just indications of general thunderstorms. I think most of us probably aren't looking at severe weather, but if a severe storm does fire up, biggest threat probably being 60-mile-per-hour winds as well as 1-inch diameter hail. But most of us probably just looking at good downpours, probably good soaking rain out of the system. As far as how much rain we're expecting, looks like most of the rain, just like where we see the biggest thunderstorm threat, is basically from the Twin Ports points north, where we're talking about maybe a ½ an inch, maybe up to an inch in some places, which is definitely good news for all the fires that are still burning. But first, your forecast for tonight. Temperatures are not nearly as cold as they were last night, falling back into the mid and upper 50s. Highs for tomorrow climbing into the lower 70s with that rain shower threat, especially in the afternoon. And here's how that 7-day forecast shapes up. Once we get through tomorrow's rain, we dry things out through the end of the week. Another rain shot for today on Friday, but take a look at those temperatures in the low to mid 70s. So not a bad looking 7-day forecast there.
Not at all. And I mean, this is a beautiful Labor Day. Usually there's some rain, and we do need
really
it.
lucked out.
So we'll welcome the rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Peter. Well, the Gophers and their fans received some devastating news today, and CBS3 Sports Director Kelly Hinseth joins us to talk about what is going on. Kelly.
Yeah, it's a major setback for the University of Minnesota Gopher football team. Head coach P.J. Fleck announced this morning that star running back Mohamed Ibrahim will be out for the rest of the season. Ibrahim suffered a no-contact lower leg injury in last week's loss to Ohio State. He's expected to undergo surgery tomorrow. The Big Ten running back of the year had 163 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns on 30 carriers in the season opener. That was before he was injured late in the third quarter in that Minnesota 45-31 loss to Ohio State. In his press conference today, head coach P.J. Fleck didn't specify the injury, but said it was pretty clean and that Ibrahim will be able to make a full recovery in 4 to 6 months. Now, Ibrahim is a fifth-year senior who endured several injuries earlier in his career, but he still ranks 8th in team history with 3,000 rushing yards and 4th in rushing touchdowns with 33. He also has 547 career carries.
There is no replacing Mohamed Ibrahim. This isn't like you can just say, okay, we'll just put the next guy in. You can't do that. He's such a special player, and I think the best back in the country for a lot of reasons. One of the biggest reasons is he's an unbelievable person and the hardest worker on this team, the heartbeat of the team. That does not mean that the next running back in there won't perform at a high level. We have 4 to 5 backs that can run our offense.
Now, Fleck, the biggest optimist in college football that you'll find, added that the team has a lot of numbers and, quote, you just haven't seen them because Mohamed's been so good, end quote. But certainly not the way that we wanted to start this season.
No, definitely not. And you just feel for him. I mean, fifth-year senior.
Fifth year. And he was already blowing us all away once again in that Ohio State game. So,
well, let's hope for a full recovery.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Kelly. Still to come, federal COVID unemployment benefits end today. Find out what this means for millions of Americans in just a few minutes.
Culligan. Our water makes my skin and hair feel like I'm 90.
How do you feel about high-efficiency water softeners from Culligan Water?
What?
How do you feel about smoother skin and luxurious hair?
I feel very good about that.
That's the power of water.
Mopping the dirt from your floor is a messy chore. Well, now you can spin away those germs with Floor Police, the lightweight and cordless power spin mop that scrubs away messes the fast and easy way. Just add any disinfectant, and at a speedy 100 RPMs, the microfiber pads do all the scrubbing so you don't have to. The secret is the powerful electric motor and rechargeable lithium battery that has 90 minutes of runtime. The swivel head can easily clean in and around obstacles and get deep under furniture. Plus, the pads are machine washable and reusable. Get Floor Police with 2 microfiber pads for just 2 easy payments of $29.99. But wait, call now and get 2 free scouring and 2 free polishing pads. But hold everything, because you can double the entire offer. Just pay separate fee, and we'll even ship it to you free. That's 2 Floor Police mops with pads, plus free shipping on your entire order. Call or click now.
Call 1-800-592-0163 or visit floorpolice.com. So call 1-800-592-0163 now.
Black Bear Casino Resort wants you to join our team. On Monday, September 20th, you're invited to our job fair from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the Otter Creek Event Center. Applications and interviews available for on-the-spot hiring with part-time and full-time positions available. We offer many benefits for full-time employees, from 6 paid holidays each year, 3+ weeks of paid time off, reward for perfect attendance, 401k retirement plan that we match, health and dental plans, life insurance coverage, plus much more. We can't wait for you to join our team on September 20th at our job fair. For more information, visit blackbearcasinoresort.com.
Coming up tonight at 6, school is back in session. What you need to know about health protocols ahead of this year.
Our picture-perfect Labor Day is giving way to some showers and storms for the night tonight. I'll track them all out tonight at 6.
In news, there are no second chances. You have one shot to get it right. You need to get all the facts, angles, and points of view. And you need it now. For us, being first is good, but being right is best. Live local CBS 3.
Eric Paulson here from Discover Wisconsin. Join me and the rest of the crew every week on this station for all things Wisconsin. Continue the adventure on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and discoverwisconsin.com. And don't forget to subscribe to the Cabin Podcast, available wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Hi, Gail King here, inviting you to join us every morning right here on CBS. We'll have the important stories and the interviews, all the news that matters really, and best of all, we'll have a good time together. We like to do that. And now you can find us anytime you want on the new Paramount Plus app. So we'll see you every morning right here on CBS. I thought that one was pretty good.
Millions of people are facing uncertainty this week as some unemployment benefits expire. It comes as COVID-19 is still surging across the country, putting a strain on hospitals. CBS's Elise Preston has the latest.
Jobless benefits for millions of Americans are running out today. Some key federal programs put into place at the start of the pandemic are expiring. That includes a $300 a week boost in unemployment checks. It has many concerned about how to pay the bills.
My inner voice is me yelling and screaming, trying to be like, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do.
On Friday, the Labor Department announced the economy added 235,000 jobs in August, well below Wall Street expectations. Restaurants and bars actually lost 42,000 jobs.
In this business, you're always hiring.
Francois Paradise has struggled to fill empty positions at his Minneapolis cafe.
After the unemployment support is going to dwindle, well, some are going to readjust what their income is, what their needs, and they may come out.
But potential employees have concerns about COVID-19. Cases have jumped more than 1,000% since July 4th.
The idea of being close to hundreds of strangers a day, even while being vaccinated, that's not something that appeals to me in any way.
Health experts say the hardest hit are the unvaccinated.
Our inpatient units are at capacity.
St. Luke's Regional Medical Center in Idaho is overwhelmed by the surge.
It's so disheartening that these families are so sad and they all ask, well, what could I have done?
62% of Americans 12 and older are fully vaccinated. Elise Preston, CBS News.
Dr. Anthony Fauci told CBS his Face the Nation widespread booster shots of the Pfizer vaccine could start in 2 weeks. An extra dose of Moderna's vaccine may be delayed because federal regulators need more data. Well, closer to home, one of the biggest events at Duluth Spirit Mountain is canceled this winter. The annual National Snowcross competition won't be buzzing on the recreational mountain. Snowcross is an international snowmobile racing series and typically kicks off its season in Duluth over Thanksgiving weekend. However, this year, the Duluth event isn't on the calendar for the race series. The event hasn't had a successful year in Duluth since 2018. A major Thanksgiving snowstorm canceled the event in 2019, and last year, the pandemic shut it down. The event typically brings in nearly 60,000 people in one weekend.
We've got a lot of news to cover this Labor Day. With the death toll from Hurricane Ida still rising, why New Jersey's governor is warning of a long road back to normal, and new details in the deaths of nursing home patients forced to ride out the storm in a warehouse. Plus, the town fighting to keep a batting helmet factory from moving overseas and taking dozens of jobs with it. And how surfing therapy is helping frontline workers decompress. The CBS Evening News is just minutes away.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health. Need a flu shot? Schedule your flu shot online today at essentiahealth.org/flu.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter, a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier. I will always be ready
for every storm and disaster that threatens my community. I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Duluth Detail is Duluth's premier mobile detailing service, detailing cars, motorcycles, boats, and RVs in the Duluth Superior area and a 25-mile radius. Give them a call or check out their website today.
Be smart. Be active. Be confident. Vision Pro Optical is here for you, specializing in eye exams, glasses, contacts, and billing your insurance. Serving the Northland for more than 30 years with you as our focus. Visit visionprooptical.com for hours and location details. Vision Pro Optical. Be and be seen.
Bath Planet is the industry leader in high-quality materials and warranties. Your warranty is also backed by the Good Housekeeping Seal of Approval and a lifetime labor warranty. On top of that, our installers are trained and certified in our installation training center. Right now, we're offering 20% off and 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2023. Go online or call us today to book your appointment. Bath Planet, out of this world service, down to earth price.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell. Weeknights on CBS.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Labor Day. Let's take a look back at today's top story and we'll see what's coming up at 6. Tonight at 5, we heard from Governor Tim Walz and Senators Amy Klobuchar and Tina Smith as they assess the damages of the Greenwood fire. Containment of the blaze continues to progress. And tonight at 6, we hear from community members about why this year's Labor Day picnic has a special meaning. CBS 3's Natalie Grant is live with the details coming up tonight at 6. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next. We'll see you right back here at 6 o'clock.